Every day on our front door, we got this.
What are we selling today?
We're selling a rug, doop, a basket, doop, and a monopod. So people will be coming and leaving. We just have them leave their money by the front door.
You said it was really cold out.
Well, it is kind of cold, isn't it? So we measured the driveway for the trailer, and it's not going to fit in our driveway.
It's like a toiger.
A little tight.
We're going to park it across the street.
We're going to park it across the street. Yes.
God for parents. I mean, what would we do without them?
Look how pretty those clouds are. So,
Wow,
we kind of named all of the peaks when we first moved in here. So those little twin peaks out there, mommy peaks.
You know why? They look
why?
like boobies.
Yep. Mount Amen that's Mount Finney out there. Anyway, we got like Mount Amen.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about the best one.
Which one?
There's one called Mount Baldy.
How dare you? How dare you bring that up? Unbelievable. So the date today is?
May 3rd.
May 3rd. Tomorrow is May 4th. You know what May 4th is?
No.
May the 4th be with you.
All right.
Get it?
Nerd
Get it?
alert.
A little Star Wars action going on
Nerd
tomorrow?
alert.
I don't know. Why don't you start with the house update?
All right, so house update. We got our appraisal done and it came back great. We got it appraised at what we needed to, so there's no hiccups there. Appraisal done. Check that off our box.
Okay.
It's barring any giant unforeseen thing, we're smooth sailing.
Right.
Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Appraisal's done, and so now we're just kind of getting the house packed up.
There's some stuff that we've moved over to my parents' house.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of that today.
Yeah.
And our main living space is empty, which looks crazy.
Yeah. Our storage lined up.
So anyway, something.
Do you want to do the forest path?
Do we have time?
I don't know.
Can we walk next to each other?
Yeah. Forest path.
Do you know what I learned today?
What?
I learned that with a positive mental mindset, you can really turn a day around.
Yes.
Because that was a rough start to the day.
Yes.
We just usually we switch back and forth about who's feeling like overwhelmed or anxious or stressed. We kind of just like flip-flop back and forth, but this morning we were both feeling it majorly. And I put a phone call into my parents and I just said, Mom and Dad, we are at our wits' end. We're just feeling it. And they said, what can we do to help? And they came over and my mom helped the kids go through their books and organize stuff, and my dad helped Brendan load a bunch of stuff out of our storage and into the garage to get rid of. All of you families and all you moms out there, and well, dads too, but you know that when it comes to like clothes and toys and blankets and all that stuff, it just becomes like a pack rat in your life. There's no way I'm moving that into storage and bringing that into our next life.
That's like one of the things that I think I've learned in all of this, is that there's so much stuff that we don't touch and or use or need probably at least in the last year. I'm just really looking forward to having to pack enough to live on a trailer and then not have to have all that other stuff.
Really looking forward to not mopping the floors ever again in that house.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I love our house, I will not miss that.
Right. Well, we were just talking, like, there's just so many days where our time is taken up by thinking about what we have to do.
What we have to get done. I'm just really looking forward to just having so much less responsibility on our plate that'll just free us up to just really take time to be a family. I mean, we already take time now, but we both feel the stress of it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I was talking to my dad today and he was like, are you going to miss this house? We have a lot of really fun memories in that house. My answer is, I'm not going to miss the house so much as I'm going to miss this time in our life where we lived across the street from them. Just everything that included, and that's what I'm really going to miss. The house is just a house and we can replace that.
Yeah.
But that time of being 20 steps away from them has been pretty amazing, and I know the kids are going to really miss that. What did you learn today?
Today, I'm going to, we try to never go to bed angry at night. Never. I mean, I think a lot of people have been there where you just get tired of trying to deal with something and you're just ready to be in your own space. I was there, last night was definitely like one of those nights where we had gotten into, I don't know, we started talking about midnight, which I am not a good,
I have to admit something. I am a night owl.
Yeah.
And it's when I do all of my deepest thinking, that and in the shower. But if I come at him at night when he's tired, I will never get a good response from him ever. And that was the case last night. And it was just stupid. I don't even know what we were arguing about.
I think we're both just feeling really maxed out. I'm sure like everyone out there everyone is feeling
worrying about their job, money,
yes, yeah.
And the economy and what they're gonna do.
Right. And so we're thinking about not only selling our house, which is, I think, generally kind of
that's stressful in and of itself.
Yeah, that's kind of a stressful thing. But then also thinking about moving into a travel trailer together and potentially, putting all of our stuff in storage. You generally deal with each of those one at a time. And when you put them all together, it can...
And I'm gonna be honest here. Like, we've had some hiccups, but our marriage has been pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah.
And this is by far the hardest thing that we've gone through together.
Yeah.
In all of our time together. This is the most stressful, the most challenging time. Everything, much like everybody else, everything about our daily lives is different. Our relationship is different. The amount of time we see each other is different. We're going to be living in a different house, doing different things. Like, there's just no sense of normalcy right now. And so we try to take these moments to take walks, because when the kids were in school, I was free during the daytime. So when he wasn't working, we would go out to lunch or take time when the kids were in school. And that was kind of our date days. And we've, had to give those things up. And so we started implementing these walks in the evening time. And it's just a time for us to touch base and connect and disconnect too. Disconnect from the kids a little bit and everything that we have going on at the house and everything that we have going on in our lives, really.
After we kind of woke up this morning, we just said, we're gonna take a mulligan from the previous night.
Yep.
And I think sometimes that you have to do that. You have to kind of have that grace to forgive each other.
And to say, you weren't right, and I wasn't, neither of us were right, and neither of us were wrong.
It's just life happening.
I decided that instead of, we have to be super sweet with each other.
Yeah.
And take the time to just, reconnect and tell each other that we love each other and give each other a hug. And because it's so easy to just be frustrated and not do those things that we know are healthy for our relationship.
This honestly was supposed to be we're buying an RV, we're going traveling. It's a travel blog or vlog.
I can't.
Trust me,
Rainbows and butterflies.
traveling and rainbows and butterflies are coming. But right now,
they are. We're so excited. We really are.
But right now, you're seeing the realness of
this is what it's like right now.
Trying to do all of this, and we had thought maybe we would wait until the fall time, but then we felt like, well, and then we're kind of in a reactionary position versus being in front of this and just kind of dealing with it head on.
But we do know that we were planning on selling it before all of this started. I'm grateful that I had the time to wrap my mind around selling our house before all of this happened. It took me a few months, let's be honest.
Yeah.
To even, be ready to make that move up north.
A little bit of exciting news. We kind of decided that Monica was going to be in charge of the RV purchase and I was going to work more on the truck because we just kind of felt like
we were kind of all up in each other's group.
Yeah, it was too much for both of us to be a part of both of those.
More often than not, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
We agree on pretty much. A huge difference in us is that he gets to a point where he's ready to throw money at something to be done with it. And I am always super conscientious of our finances, and that makes it seem like he's not, but he is.
No,
at this point, he was done.
I certainly get to a point where I'm not going to spend any more of my time on this. Let's just be done with this whole
But that
part of
being
it.
said, it was me spending the time on it.
Yes.
That frustrated him.
Yes.
Because I was always on my phone or talking to a dealer.
Right.
Wheeling and dealing and all that stuff.
I didn't want to let this process consume everything.
And I didn't want to lose our financial freedom once we're on the road.
Yeah.
I wanted to make a really good financial decision when it came to the truck and the trailer so that it frees us up to do the things that we want to do. And we're not... The whole point of this... Well, there's 2 points. One was adventure.
Right.
And one was financial freedom from a mortgage and all that stuff. So anywho, we narrowed it down.
Yeah.
And I was in the talks. I was almost ready to pull the trigger on a 2020 trailer.
Wait, did you just see that like lens flare?
No.
Wait,
Where was it?
back up.
In the truck.
So we started a wedding filming business way back when. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of where we cut our chops.
Wait, where'd it go?
Where is
Where'd
it?
go?
Wait, where is it? Oh, you can almost feel it. There, found it. Come here. So we would always look for these little rays of light. And then we'd say, okay, you guys,
Okay, no.
kiss.
But
Kiss.
slower.
But slower. Mm.
All of our couples are gonna laugh right now.
We're gonna put the sun right, but we can do this.
Oh,
Here it is.
oh,
Ready?
here it
This is
is,
what we would
here it
do. Filming. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Wait.
It's over my head. It has to be between
Oh,
us.
crap. This is
There
hard.
you go.
Okay.
It's not right. It's not right. You gotta go like this. You gotta go like.
Cue the really dramatic music, like just as they're about to kiss, slow-mo style. Ready? Here we go. Wait. Wait a sec. We gotta fight over. Do the dramatic music. Ready? Wait. Oh no. Oh, there it is. So to any wedding videographer out there, this is the shot.
Get the sun.
Between their lips. Cue the dramatic music. Ready? And kiss. Wait till the sun gets a little lower next time. But anyway, exciting news.
So I was about ready to pull the trigger on the 2020, and it just gave me a pang of anxiety because I was like, "That's more than I want to."
Yeah, we don't know how long we're gonna do this for.
Right. And I kind of thought, well, this is where we're going to make all of our mistakes in this
Right.
trailer.
Right.
So I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a trailer that we're going to, accidentally back into something. And
Right. I hope we don't back into something. But maybe coming in a future film, we back into something.
I'm a big believer that, like, the right thing will come. Like, you put in the effort, and we'll know when the right situation comes about. And I just happened to see that this not so common model was available at a dealership one town over from us,
Locally,
used
used, 2018.
And sometimes for a bunkhouse you think, oh man, there's going to be kids in there, it's going to be rough because they're going to treat it hard. But I went in there and I was really surprised at the condition of it. It's in great shape, and I got a smoking deal. All the things thrown in.
We talked about, should you ever pay the MSRP price on an RV?
Hell no.
Because even on the new one, you were getting thousands of dollars off, right? Thousands off.
So this is a used unit, and I just went in there and I just basically, like, all of that prep looking around, I knew exactly what that puppy was worth because I knew exactly what I could get a new one for. And so I just went in there and I told him I'm in talks. Make me a deal that would make it stupid for me not to get this 2018. I got $7,000 off the used list price, and I got about $1,500 worth of accessories thrown in. So it was a good day, folks.
Coming in a video soon, we're gonna show the reveal of the trailer. And
Oh yes, I also negotiated that they will keep it parked in their lot for 2 extra weeks.
yeah, because we don't have parking for it right now necessarily, and then we're gonna pick it up on the 15th.
And when you're negotiating, you have to be able, I should do a whole video on negotiating, man.
You should.
But when you're negotiating, you have to be able to walk away from the deal if it doesn't make financial sense to you. That's the whole point, is you can't get so emotionally wrapped up that they can smell it on you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a terrible negotiator.
Well, first of all, his nose flares. And it's like
true.
he has the biggest
It's true.
tail ever.
That's true. I have a physical tail. I think that my nose flares because I need extra oxygen.
And then also, what drives me nuts, dealers, if you're watching, is we go in and they always shake his hand first.
Oh, don't do that.
And
don't do that.
And you know what? I'm the one they're going to be dealing with, and they treat me as a second rate person.
It's so
in the
true.
party.
We went to look at a truck. Monica was talking with the salesman, and we went inside to take the next step, and he came up to me and said, hey, so just wanted to check, make sure that all your financing is squared away. And I said, yeah, it is. And I didn't even think about it.
And
then I went and I sat down.
They talk right past me.
Yeah.
Like I have no ability to know anything about trailers or any negotiating power.
We didn't buy that truck.
No, we didn't.
No, we did not.
Which is fine. I went and I dealt with a great guy. His name was Jake over at Garrity in Junction City. Our payments are amazing. I'm so happy about that.
So, and we got a place to put the RV for the first month.
That's
so
right.
we found this great place to park our RV.
We narrowed it down because we drove there a couple weeks ago. It's by a big grassy open area for the kids to play.
Yep.
And there's a little creek that runs through it. And it's really awesome to have a visual of where we're going on June 1st.
Yes. So.
Also on negotiation.
Oh, we're back. And we're back to negotiation.
I just want to point out that if there's any money that you think that you have to put into the rig, throw that out on the table. If it needs to be detailed inside and out because it's filthy. Or, like in my case, I knew that we would want to replace all 4 of the tires because I have no idea how many miles are on them. And just for our sense of security, we don't want to have a blowout. We're going to replace those puppies. Also, there was no mattress, no queen mattress. So all of those are negotiating tactics. Use them all. They're your arsenal, your tool belt. Get a great deal. Don't overpay. That's all I got. I mean, I could go on, but
I would pay full price, on the other hand, for that same trailer. You're asking 34, I'll give you 36.
like,
Fiona's been under the weather lately.
yeah.
But I go back to work tomorrow, go to Boston tomorrow. I'm gonna go check out some trucks, and Daddy may drive home with a new truck.
Great. We'll
just leave the airport car up in Portland, and yeah, we're out of the house in 3 weeks, onto the RV life. Until next week.
Bye.
Mahalo.